Spider-Verse 2 kinda sucks. Hold on, before you try to track me to my IP address and hire a hitman from Wish, let me at least express my feelings towards the first movie. That might calm you down, you fucking psycho. When I saw the trailer for the first one, I was like, oh great, what if Spider-Man was black? What a nuanced idea. It's gonna be amazing. This video doesn't start great. Anyway, then I saw the movie and holy fuck man, I cried, I laughed, I came, I cried some more. This is easily in my top 3 movies I ever saw. It's amazing. There are some people who will say it's a okay movie. In that case, shut the fuck up! No one cares about your stupid opinion, you fuck! I'm sorry about that. I think they are the first one whom did the thing where you can pause at any frame and it's fucking gorgeous shot. And then you have the emotional side of the movie.
I see this spark in you. It's amazing. It's why I push you, but whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
The theme where sometimes the world can put lots of shit on you and responsibility that you didn't ask for, losses that you can prevent, but when you are with the right people, you know, friends, you can get through that. Whatever, man. How does Kingpin even jerk off? I guess he hires someone. This movie, I need to be emotionally ready for this movie. I need a therapist on the line. It's really special experience for me. So anyways, I hope that calmed you down a little bit. Now I will give you a few points why I think this movie sucks ass. First, let's start with the plot. Saving one person equals everybody dies, pretty standard situation. Here is the problem though. There are 2 outcomes. Either Miles is right and all of those Spider-Man, including Spider-Ham, are retards who let people die for no reason, or Isaac Spider is right, and in that case, why tell Miles what's gonna happen to his dad and give him a specific time? Also, after he tells him all that, he's like, so now that you know, you can't do anything about that. What do you think is gonna be his reaction? Just don't say anything to Miles and it will play out as it should because it's a canon event. By the way, the first point is way worse because someone like Wanda is totally chill about her dad dying. Another retarded plot thing, Miles starts to run, obviously trying to save his dad, unlike that cold bitch Wanda, and Isaac starts to chase him. Retard, there is only one way out of here. One way out. One way out. I'm sorry, I get carried away. You don't need to chase him. All you need to do is guard the send home machine.
Send everyone.
No, don't send everyone. Just guard the machine for 2 days, fucktard. During the chase you can say there is so many spiders that it's bullshit that he runs away. I mean, Miles is pretty OP, you know. Although the retarded part for me is that he doesn't go invisible right away. And no, they can't sense him while he is invisible. Miles also doesn't use his shock powers. I mean, he's pretty hard to catch. Invisibility plus if you touch him he can shock you, but he doesn't use it and then gets away anyways. But it all depends on all the spiders being retards. They are not characters, they don't think for themselves. They are just background NPCs. Oh, here's one that might piss you off. I didn't like the pointing meme. First of all, why would Isaac say stop Spider-Man? It's like calling and say stop the guy. He would say stop Miles right away or at least stop the black one. But no, we have to have the pointing and we couldn't figure out any other way other than Isaac being vague. What I'm saying is that I didn't feel earned, but it's not that big of a deal, I just hate it. Next we have a Wanda and her father. I don't buy for a second that he would try to arrest her right there on the spot. I get he would be mad, but you know what? Not arresting her. He fucking aims a gun on her when she gets closer. Like, what the fuck, are you gonna shoot her? Then we don't have a Wanda reaction to the fact that her dad's gonna die. And then at the end everything is resolved in a couple of minutes. I'm glad we spent so much time on that. I'm sure there are some plot problems in the first one too, but fuck you. Next we have pacing. This movie is a second act of a movie stretched out for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I guarantee you that the sequel was planned out and Sonic came in like
Trilogy. I mean, okay, yeah?
There is so much you can cut out and the movie would be better. Like the Wanda backstory, other than that it's completely redundant and we already knew what happened, now we have a new information. Peter was bullied, so he drank some lizard cum and decided to kill that fucker. Did he never heard of a gun? Then Wanda kicked him and he fucking died. Great. So Peter is basically a psychotic school shooter. I guess at least the movie follows the theme where they shit on Peter. They somehow managed to do less with more. It was done better in the first movie in a couple of seconds. Another point why it sucks, characters. Let's start with the spider fuck. You will never be Spider-Man. Why is he there? He's actively trying to sabotage everything that Isaac is trying to do, you know, holding universe together, make sure no universe is glitched the fuck out. You may say, well, he doesn't believe in it and he's willing to risk everyone's lives, or maybe you will say he waits for Miles. So why didn't he warn him before Gwanda? Why he didn't do anything? Everyone that died in the canon event before Miles showed up, their blood is on his hands, right? If Miles is correct. Right, kinda? On all of their hands. Oh, by the way, on my second view, I think the reason he's there, so the plot can happen. He is a plot device. I mean, that's pretty far from a great character if you ask me. And I bet you in the third one, we're gonna find out that he's a gay man. He's maybe gay for Isaac. That's why he's here. Gay theory. Next, diversity hire. Pregnant black lady with father nowhere to be found. You know how I know she's a great character? Because everyone is saying that constantly. Everybody likes her immediately. This, by the way, applies to Hobo Spider too. Everybody says how cool he is, but he sounds like a Twitter activist or a fucking 12-year-old. Next we have Isaac. He is easily my favorite new addition. My problem isn't with the character, but how the movie treats him. He is the bottom of every joke, like Peter Bitch Parker here, he's making fun of him like, dude, why are you so serious all the time? We should be fun. He said that to the guy whose daughter evaporates in his arms, and with her rest of the universe. But whoa, look how serious this guy is. He's a Garfield or some shit. He is the only one who takes this seriously, and without him this shit would suck even more. By the way, did he went for a kill shot here? He was trying to suck him off? Pretty hardcore. I like that. Here's a retard though, but we went over that in the plot. Last one. Spot. He will end the reality because Miles called him a villain of a week. That's kinda weak. Am I crazy? That I want a little bit more motivation for the guy who will end the reality? Next point why I think it sucks ass, the jokes. In the first movie, the jokes came naturally. They come from the situations, from different characters clashing.
Hey fellas.
Is he in black and white?
Where's that wind coming from? We're in a basement.
Plus there is some quality slapstick.
And obviously you've been glitching.
Glitching? No. Why would you even say that?
I mean, come on, man. Here, the first one I remember, Gwanda is trying to be quippy, and there is a woman scared for her life. Her family got crashed, probably. Maybe help her, or you know, joke is fine too, I guess. They doing the names jokes so much. I didn't particularly like the comedy in this. Most of this is aimed on Isaac to undermine him, and like I said, him being serious kinda holds this movie together. Another point, action. Sometimes they have spider sense, sometimes they not. A lot of problems would be solved if Miles would use his powers. Like here, go invisible, zap him, problem solved. During the chase, if you could slow that down and see where they are, I'm pretty sure it doesn't make any sense. Like they are going up and then they are in some sort of tunnel and then they are up again. Like what is happening? It is a problem only if you focus on that, and it's really hard to focus on that, so I mean, Like I said, Miles is OP, but only if he uses his powers, and he doesn't for most of the chase, and he's still better than everybody else. I will throw in the action category the music. There are no memorable songs in this. I don't remember a single song. Like What's Up Danger, I will never forget that song. Miles doesn't know if he is ready, and Peter tells him it's a leap of faith, and Miles is like, What's up Danger? What's up? I love that shit. Here, I don't remember a single song. So yeah, in the first one the multiverse is used as a tool to get the characters together and have some fun with the characters, grow the characters, but in this, the multiverse is the main point, main focus, and it always sucks. I wanna get emotionally invested in the characters, and it's hard because I always think, does this make sense? Is this bullshit? And the characters are on the side. It definitely have the sequelitis, meaning, you know, the stuff that people like in the first movie? Let's put more of that in. Let's just stuff that shit in. I can tell you right now that this is gonna be the weakest one of the trilogy. After the third one releases, I guarantee you can edit those two together into a 2-hour movie that would be better. Like in the first one, I wouldn't dare to cut anything out. That isn't even a thought on my mind to cut anything out. The hour before we get to the Bandu universe, you can cut that down to 15 minutes. I think we have enough of Wanda from the first movie. Here you can add like 5-minute flashback and we would get all the information we need. The last 20 minutes and Isaac are the best things about the movie. Although I don't know why the Universe 42 didn't glitch out of existence. Whatever. All the points that I presented. This feels like the second act stretch for 2 hours. It is a cash grab done with a care that is unmatched by any other movie that comes out these days. But I want more from the Spider-Verse. Please leave your death threats in comments. It means a lot to me. You can watch some other shit of mine.